Hello, it's Elaina Strongbow from SodaTutorials.com, Elaina's main game name, and today I'm back in as Eleanor, and I'm continuing on my series of new player guide videos. I've been making a series of them, and instead of just kind of showing like a broader thing, I want to actually focus on a very specific topic. So I wanted to cover like your friends list, how to chat in the game, inventory management, how to work with your skills, your toolbar and stuff. Today I'm actually back in here, and what I need to do is actually I've done a lot of the quests in here, but I have I think the final quest here is to go back over to Airy and continue on the two quests that I have here. So I'm kind of done in this area from a questing perspective, so I could stay and continue and do more. So what I want to do is find an exit out of here, and with that, get myself onto Novia. Now I'm running across the map here. If you run off the map or go to an official exit, it'll say this, saying Novia. Right now I'm in a scene because you kind of zoomed into the world. Now Novia is the overland or the overworld map, so you're going to come out to the broader map. So I want to talk about that, and I'm going to make a trek over to Seoul Town. Now I'm on the west side of the world. Yeah, I need to get over to the east side of the world where Seoul Town is. I like Seoul Town and Soulless Bridge outskirts. There's some places to play around there. You got some mini quests. More importantly, you got a couple of training dummies and archery butts, so I can just sit there and just whack away on those. I've gotten some skill points here, so I do want to get myself over there and start working on my skills. But I just want to kind of talk about the map and how you get around in the game. So I'm going to appear on the Novia map here. You'll see it pop up here in a second. I'm in the Blood River outskirts. You're like, that's great, but where is this? Hey, there's Spooky Skelly. He's a new guy in the guild. So, I'm going to bring up the map. For me, for default, it should be the left control and the M key. For me, it's tied to M. So, I'm going to bring that up, and you can resize it. And this is the whole map. You can scroll or double-click in, scroll with your mouse wheel. This is the entire Novia map. Now, general points of interest that are on here. First thing, this little cluster of towns here are the Brittanies. Central Brit, the main parts. Lord British's castle is in there. So if you want to think of that as the center of Novia, that's it. Now another big prominent piece of the map is this big island up here called the Hidden Vale. The only way to get to the Hidden Vale is via a boat from Central Brit. It's a big boat. It'll say going to Hidden Vale or to Kingsport. And if you double click it, it'll take you all the way up here to Kingsport. The reason why the Hidden Vale is really known is in the beginning, I think it first started out, Hidden Vale was the beginning, was the world. It was in that area. So it's the oldest and the most well-known. More importantly is Owl's Head. And I'll zoom in the map here by double-clicking into it. Owl's Head is up here, so you can go from Kingsport once you land and make your way up to Owl's Head. It is one of the most populous cities. It's probably the busiest city as far as player-owned housings and vendors. It's a little bit costly, but if you're looking for something in particular, Owl's Head is where you can find it. You can go to other places, Brittany Wharfs, player-owned towns and stuff, but Owl's Head, it continues to be the #1 spot for that. I have a house in Owl's Head, one that I'm doing for apartment rentals and all that. I got the location because I liked it for vendors to be able to sell stuff since it is a busy place, but I figured that the apartment rentals would be good. And I'll talk about housing and apartment rentals in another video on there. So anyways, so that is the world as it looks right now. It is no bigger than this, and you are a little dot on here. So when you want to travel, I'll double click us. I'll show where I want to go. I want to get to one out. We are here. I want to get my way all the way over here to Seoul Town. So the Seoul Town, there's another outskirts up here. I think Soulless Bridge outskirts or something's probably out here as well. So I basically want to get here. How am I going to get there? That's the big trek. So first I'm going to do a little bit of boatery. I'm going to come down this area and get my way onto this island, and then from this island get myself over here. That way I can go across, and there's a pass here, a little bit dangerous. I'll show you how I have to walk through it to get through there. Usually to get the main sections of the map there are passes. Like to go from here to here, there's Nightshade Path. And it's a scene you have to go through, and if it's, if you don't run through it and you're newer, you can find yourself dying on it. It's okay to die. If you do, just ghost your way across it. Like if we look up here, here's Sanctus Spine is another one to take us up through there. Superstition Canyon will take us through these mountain ranges, or Veritas Pass. Or, no, Foothills isn't a pass. There's probably one over here. Where else we got? There's another pass. I'm going to go down to the south part of the map. Here's Brightbone Pass. Now I'm going to sneak through in here. Originally there was no monsters in here. Once in a while some skeletons. But they've put a couple of trolls in here. So we'll get to see some of the trolls, some of the bigger monsters up there. I will have to run. I will probably die. But that's okay. I'll just get through it. Once I get my way through here, then I can just work my way across and completely go east and come along the perennial coast here all the way up to Seoul Town. And then even up here, there's East Reach Gap that takes us from this area here up into the desert. And if we want to go up to the Drockfall areas, there's Vabin Pass. Lots of passes. Typically they're a little bit harder. If you're coming through the game right now, I'd probably say go through this one. Take a run through the troll. So I'm going to head south, come on over here, then get to the pass, and then work my way with that. So this map is actually available online. It started out online. It's called SotaMap, SOTAmap.com. So you can go to that site and bring it up. You can search for things. You can search if you're looking for a town name. You can go and search. In fact, let's bring that up. Let's bring let me get a browser up here, and I'll show you that. And then, okay, I think I've got it there. All right. So I'm going to go to sotamap.com. And just like on the game, inside the game, there's an integration. You can double click into it and zoom out. So if I want to search for Seoul Town, there's the Seoul Town Catacombs in Seoul Town, so I can click on Seoul Town. And there it is. Other good things about this. If I look at this, like here, there's not much. It's an NPC town, a hamlet, so it's a small little town. Let's look at the East Reach Gap. Let me get myself there. It tells you it's an adventure scene, tier 5. Tier 1 is the lowest, tier 5 is the highest. There's some higher ones, but visibly marked in the map. You may go into a tier 5 area that has some tier 6, 8, 9 in there. Just understand 1's easiest, 5's the hardest. And that'll tell you, like if I wanted to go to, let me zoom down into here. I'm over here and I want to do some adventuring. I'm a newer character. Here's these perennial trails. You gotta mouse around till you find it. It's a tier 1 area, so it's probably an area I can handle very well. If I look at Westfield Swamp, it's a tier 2 area. So there's a lot of good lower level stuff around here, so you can go in here. So yeah, so we're gonna make our way across there. Sometimes I go out to the map on the website. Most of them I just stay inside the game. So let me get this off here. Back into the game. So the other thing I like to do if I'm traveling the overskirt or the overland map, from here, I will keep my cursor free, but I can see kind of where I'm going. I'm in the right direction. I know I want to head south, so I always use my compass to help bearing where I'm going. Let's go on south, and we're going to go east a little bit. There's a bandit here, so sometimes you'll see guys like this on the road. These are random encounters. There's a bunch of bandits in there. We can go in and try and fight them. If you go in there, if you get close to them, they'll chase after you and suck you into a little scene. There's some resources in there, like, mining ore and stuff, wood and all that. So all these little towns you see here, these little ones, if you hit the N key, let's see, it should be, mine's not. Where's my names? Well, why are my names on? Names. Nearby players, properties. Let's see where that key is mapped. Maybe I've not mapped it correctly on this one. So I'm going to go to my controls. I hit the escape key to bring up the options. I'm going to go to controls. We're going to look for this names in this list of things and see what it's set to. Toggle nameplates. N. It is N. I thought it was. Huh. That may be just a bug right now. But those things will usually pop up and tell you the names underneath those things. You can see that. Maybe there's... I don't know. Maybe there's a... Is there one as far as translating? I'm looking in the options here. It just may be something off on it right now. So, it's okay. We're still in alpha. Typically should say it. These little ones here are basically player-owned towns. Players can actually own their own towns and they can put lots on it. Some people, you know, they have it open for people to go put their houses and stuff. But I'll hit that one more in the in my video when I start talking about like this one's that popped up. Here's South Longfall Roll. It's an adventure area. 3 skulls, so it's in the middle there. I can hit eat enter or click on that to do that. I'm gonna not do that one. I'm actually going over here to Airy. There's another bandit on the road there. So you can use your mouse to kind of spin around, see where you're going. I'm just using WSAD keys to move around on the map. So let's see what kind of boat I can get here. Priscilla, no. Boat to Storm's Reach. Boat to Elysium. That's where I want to go. Elysium's this little island right here. This is actually Elysium. So I'm going to double click this boat. Don't hit E here. Because right now, if I hit E, I'm actually going to go into Airy. I don't want to do that. So I have my cursor free. And I'm actually going to double click this one. And now I'm over here in Elysium. Ta-da! Now, there's a boat over here that will take me over to Exeter, which is right here. It's this little line that comes across and gets me down into here. How do I know that? I've been playing the game a lot. I just know my way around it. So you can see the little red cursor on the map. I'm kind of traveling around it. I just know where that boat is. And there's the boat down by the water. And that's going to take me over to the town of Exeter, or right outside of it. So here's the ferry to Exeter. And once again, I'm just going to double click. And now you can tell I'm popped over here. So I'm going to work my way across here. I'm going to go find myself down this path and go that way. Once again, I have the map up just more for you to take a look at it. I said I know where I'm going. It's I just know where I'm going. So I'm going to walk along here. You'll see me on the map down there. Outside of this, you really can't do any. You can't go into like combat mode or anything else. This overland is just fast travel. As you can tell on the map, I'm actually going pretty far, pretty fast. It doesn't take you a long time to walk through this. Now, if you've got recall scrolls and you can recall to a place you want to go to, or if you have teleport scrolls, want to go to a friend, much all the better. Now here's this pass, and you can tell I'm kind of aiming down right here, and there's this troll. So he's probably going to suck me into this adventure. I'm going to try and run, and he probably will kill me, which is okay. I'm new. Oh, see, he's red to me too, which is red is dead. That's how you should translate that. Green is good, red is dead. Yellow, orangish. It has shades. It kind of goes from red to orangish to yellow, light yellowish green. So I'm going to be pulled into the scene, off the overland, now down into it. There's 2 exits, one on each side. And lucky enough, there's a troll on each side. So I'm going to wait for one to kind of go off to the side. And I'm going to see if I can run past him. He's walking that way. There he goes. Now, if he sees me, he's going to throw a big rock at me. I can't sprint. So if he hits me, I'm in trouble. He's probably going to throw a rock at me just at the end here. Cross our fingers. Hooray, I made it. He didn't get me. Oh, I got 147 damage. It said it at the very end. He pretty much clocked me as I was just getting through the gate on there. Anyways, I got lucky on that. I'm still going to pop out alive, which is fine. So, yeah, if you find yourself in an area like that, it's okay to walk around as ghosts. Go work your way through it. It's just part of it until you can start handling yourself on there. Once you get a little bit better, got some armor and stuff, he may hit you, but who cares? He won't kill you. Okay, so now I'm actually going to be out of that little scene, and there's another troll behind me, so I'm going to quickly go to the south and get away from him. And that means I'm free. So here we go. Now I'm going to stay on this little trail and work my way all the way over to Seoul Town. So yeah, everything else, if you walk on the trails, you'll walk faster. If you happen to get, now there is a Monty Python reference in here with coconuts, a left and a right coconut. If you actually put those coconuts on, you can, you will travel faster. It's kind of like a fake horse, when I think of it that way. There are no other mounts in the game, nothing like that of that nature. So it's either walking or using a recall or teleport or your coconuts. Let's see, I'm still going across here. Just kind of heading south and heading east still. Now out in the distance to the right where my cursor is, once I get through here, that's Arteris. That's one of the big populous, big NPC towns. It's the biggest town here in the perennial coast down here. So you'll find yourself going there a lot for things if you're living down in this area. This little one down here, this is Aldwater. It pops up. Aldwater is actually the first town I ever lived in. First place I put my house. I'm gonna walk kind of through this. You may zoom in out. And I'm gonna start heading a little bit north away from this. Now, I just know my way around here. I just know that if I hit here, I'm going to go to the East Perennial Trail, which is going to pop up right here. As soon as I get here, then I go north. And I'll go up the road and I'll hit over to Seoul Town. And Seoul Town is right here. Now, so we have traveled, and think about it, pretty much across the world. That didn't take that long to do, besides going into the one little scene with the trolls. I'm gonna drag this map over here. So we were up over here. So we went down, caught a boat, landed here, walked over here, caught a boat, landed here, walked through. Walked through, came down, visited the trolls, run through real quickly, and then just walked all the way across over to here to Seoul Town. So you can travel a map. I mean, don't be afraid to. You're not going to get lost. I mean, if you just, when you get out and know where you are in the map, even if you don't know, just go to sotomap.com, search the name of the town. You know how to get back. If I want to figure out how to get to Airy, which says no here, I could actually just search for it. Inside the town, if you go in here, like, here's Seoul Town. Let's click on that. If you click on the actual Seoul Town, the map in here, it will actually put you in the game and it'll show you the map itself. So you can tell, like, this is like, you got little stalls on here. This is where the NPCs are. This is the heart of the town. The rest of these are all player-owned towns. I just know that when we come in, we actually come in this main entrance. So we'll come down this road, and we'll get our way down into here. We'll go past this and into the actual inn. There's a bank here. You can see, like, there's a banker here. There's an innkeeper, blacksmith. There's Viren, the master range trainer. The master trainers will teach you the highest level skills. So once you get to a point in archery, there's a couple of skills at the very end. You have to be trained by the master trainers. You have to find out where they're at. Well, the one for range combat is down here in this town. So anyways, that's it. So let me pop out of there. And I'm going to hit the E key to actually come into the town and show that. And then I'll wrap it up in the town there. But I just want to get you the kind of, it's okay to travel. And the reason why I want to make this one video is, like, when I first started, say a year ago, I literally started out and then ended up in Seoul Town. I was afraid to leave. I'm like, I don't even know where to go. I don't even know if I can get back. And I was supposed to go out and try and find a place to put my house. I had no idea how to interact with the map or find myself. There wasn't a soda map built into the game. So, yeah. So, let me get this going here. So I'm going to put this down here in the corner. And you can see where I'm traveling. So you got some NPCs around here. There's little quests on here. Someone shot this little bug. Now if you see these houses up here, these are actually all player-owned houses. You see them right now. The vendors all look the same. You look at that. That is, if you look at the, I'm getting a little laggy here. These are vendors. I mean, if you go in, you can double-click them. They will sell. They'll be selling stuff. Looks like this one doesn't have anything to sell. Does it? Doesn't look like it. Oh. Maybe this guy's got something to sell. Here's some. Oh, it's got some, you know, some stuff, some lower level stuff. Got some augmented cloth boots. It's got some, you know, leggings, helm. It's all pretty fairly decent price. In fact, I could actually probably buy that, and it'd probably do me a little bit better on my stuff, since I am a mage by choice. Like this. Maybe I'll come back here and buy this afterwards. I'm not sure I want to spend all the money yet. So this place, this is a property stone. If I double click it, tell that this was a pavilion, it's a village home. It's owned, it's claimed by Kerr. Kerr is the one who owns this. Claim expires in 358 days. Means he has a tax-free deed on it. So he owns this property. He put this down, put these tables. These are crafting tables, like in the first videos. You can come and use them. They are benefactor experts. They give you +5 on them, so pretty cool. You can come in and use these. Nothing. If you see the person there, just say hello. They're all decorated, all different types of houses. That's a spooky gothic mansion. I think this one was a I forget the name of this one. Viking, 1-story, village size. So it's a smaller house. Who's got more stuff on the outside the lot. This is another a Viking one, but this is a huge. This is a Viking inn. This is one that they use for rentals, so it's got lots of rooms in it. Now I'm going to come around here and come into the town. Now, I remember my problem I was having with my bank doing stuff because I get overloaded. I can come in now, and this one doesn't have a dedicated bank itself, but there is a banking automaton here. So I can literally open that up. Oops. Type in bank. So, bunch of stuff in here. This is stuff that I've had here before because I had another character. So I'm gonna take. Let me get rid of the soda map here. Yeah. So vigilante gate key. That's fine. I'm not going back there for that. So I'm gonna take all these things. Hand basket. There was something I need. I need the bone steel dagger for my quest. So I'm going to keep that guy here. I'm going to take all these gnome player issues. I keep the manifesto. I need that for a quest. So I'm going to take. I'm going to keep that bone steel dagger because I need that. Elf skull, scalp, intricate mirror. I'll keep my recall scrolls. That'll help me get around. I'm not putting any of my regs because I'm not gonna be casting spells with reagents anytime soon. So I'm gonna keep my teleport scroll. I don't need my tomato, venom, poison. There, I don't need these either. So I got my scrolls. I got that. That's it. So that's my bank. So now it's securely here. Banks are town specific. So this is the Bank of Seoul Town. I go to Central Britain, open up the bank. I can see the stuff that's in Seoul Town, but I can't interact with it. So if at one point, if I want to move this elsewhere, I'm gonna have to move that elsewhere. So yeah, so this is it. So there's a couple of places in here, like, you know, some vendors, some trading stuff. So I'm gonna pop out. I'm actually gonna start up another video on this one. I just want to get the mechanics of getting around the map and around the world, how to use the map and what to do on that. Soda map in the game, so it's left control M, or mine, I've set it to M. We'll bring up the in-game one, or you can go to sodamap.com and actually go to the official website, and there's an integration to it. That's it. Don't be afraid to explore. Check out the areas. If you die, who cares? Just come back out and go into another one. But follow the tier, the skulls. If you're just starting out, tier 1, tier 2. And once they get easy enough, you're not really dying too much, then go to a tier 3 and then work your way up. So that was it. If you got any questions or comments, please throw them on the video. Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. Once again, it's Elaina Strongbow from SodaTutorials.com, in as Eleanor. At the end, a video is going to pop up, previous one in the series. Below that, it's a link to the SodaTutorials.com website, what I've been doing, what I will be doing. Picture me in the fairy wings. If you're liking the content here, please click on that and subscribe to the channel. And far off to the right is another video on Strongbow apartments. I do have apartment rentals in Owl's Head. If you are interested, please go ahead and take a look at that. Take care. Have a good one.